All right, we are live. Welcome to the SC Ballers live stream watch along for round 18. Bulldogs versus the Broncos live from Accor Stadium, Homebush. I'm here tonight joined by C-Mac and Jono. G'day, boys. Jono, how's things, mate?
Going good, mate. I've had a shot of espresso to fire me up for the big watch along tonight. It was almost an espresso martini. But espresso in, got some pizza next to me. Looking forward to it. Should be a cracking game.
Awesome. I've got the connoisseur Belgian chocolate ice cream ready for when something goes awry. So I'll be digging into that at some point. C-Mac, welcome back. Mate, sporting the beanie and the goatee for your young GI, I see.
Yeah, going all out tonight. What wonderful news and what wonderful footage that was during the week. Just so good. The amount of people who've just pulled me up and said, how good is it? It's been phenomenal. So, no, really, really cool. So I had to get the goatee on and, go full young GI mode tonight.
Good evening, Graham. That's a very nice, very pleasant way to start the evening there, Graham. But now, boys, before we start, the big news has dropped literally in the last 5 minutes. Ryan Papenhuyzen is out for the Melbourne Storm against the Cowboys. This is huge news.
It's massive. C-Mac, you were saying in the green room that you were filthy because you weren't going to put the VC on Pappy. You were going a bit of a pod VC, and now this has spoiled that.
Yeah, it sort of has. I think Jerome Hughes will now be very highly VC'd, and I was all over that. But look, I've got bigger problems. Pappy now being out gets me back to 12, so I've got to make another trade just to get to full numbers. So I'm completely rattled. Completely rattled.
Wowee. I don't think that I'm going to trade again. That'll give me 14. I'm already making 2 trades. But it definitely impact the captain plans is the big one for me. Like vice captain into captain. This opens more up now to Teddy Vice, Hughes captain, C-Mac. Jeez.
I'll leave the Vice on Hughes, and I'm comfortable with Teddy captain. I think I know the masses will follow, but at the moment, I'm comfortable with Teddy as captain. He's the warm blanket, as Jono put it the other week.
For those just joining the news, Ryan Papenhuyzen is out of tomorrow night's clash versus the Cowboys. Biggest SuperCoach news of the weekend. Trades, boys. What are we looking like for trades so far?
I'm making 0 this week. I had 14. Pappy brings me down to 13, so I don't feel the need to. I'm not going to try and boost to get a 14th man.
Yeah,
I'm going to stick with 13. So no trades for me. What about you, fellas?
I am currently doing Greg Marju, who I've held through for a while now, to Marky Mark. Pretty easy one, that one. And I'm also doing my man, Oren Keeley, who I'm sure the viewers remember I bought in accidentally. He's going down to Kane Bradley, who's now quite a nice number for me. So that's what, 14 that'll give me.
So no Fiketti?
No Fiketti, no. I'd like Fiketti, but yeah, Fiketti about him.
That sounds like something Jono would say. What am I doing? I've gone AFB out. I've just got too many big boys, so I've moved him on.
Yep.
I brought in Mark. No one gonna need to say. So I feel like I've gone with the crowd there. That got me to 13, but now with this Pappy news, I'm considering going Nathan Lawson to Connor Tracy, just so I've got an extra warm body.
Oh, wow. And for content as well.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it was going to be kicks, but I went cold on that. So
yeah, okay.
Yeah, I've sort of talked to a couple of people out of Tracy, but we'll see.
Lockie Camilleri, does this count as the watch-along curse with Pappy? I'm going to say it does.
Yeah,
I'm going to say
definitely.
It does. Curto,
I'm more rattled now than I was with Ola.
Curto's got a question just for this match now. Galvin Birdo move. Are you still taking Presto over Kickow? I think this actually helps Preston in the short term for tonight. More in the direct matchup of Preston or Kickow. I can't see this being good news for Kickow tonight. Jono, what do you think?
Just to explain to anyone who hasn't seen the team list, that news is that Galvin's playing 5'8" and that Birdo's moved out to the centres.
That would have actually been normally big news.
Yeah, I know. It's overshadowed. That's how we would have started the watch-along if it wasn't for the Pappy news, but that is what's happening. I mean, we don't know what side Galvin's going to move to, so I'm not convinced that it's good or bad for either of them as yet. I think if Galvin's out on that left edge, why would that be bad for Kickow? Galvin had a great rapport with Finu last year at the Tigers. Made Finu look better last year than he has this year, in my opinion. So I don't see why that's necessarily bad for kicks.
So good. Just when you said that, Jono, they're warming up out on the field, and Galvin and Kick out just ran a lovely little decoy through, and Galvin passed behind him.
Might be a kick out double. I might put the VC in him. I saw it in the comments. Lockie Camilleri's got the VC and kick out. I'm very tempted to jump on with that, especially with the safety net of Teddy.
I still prefer kick out long term over Preston while they're on those sides of the field. I think they're both great options. I wish I'd both playing tonight. Crackers VC on kicks too. Great effort. By the way, Crackers 100%. Exceptional pod debut the other night, mate. There, I was just sharing the ratings with the boys, and there's a chance that your episode, Crackers, is the highest rating podcast in SC Ball's history. So, the fans obviously loved it. Well done.
I thought he was carried by me and Tubes. I thought Tubes and I made a young rookie look fantastic, in my opinion. But that's all right. He did good.
You're entitled to it, Jono, but I think others have got different views. I thought it was phenomenal, Crackers. Don't listen to him. Coach would be proud.
Oh, Coach was proud.
In the background, boys, just that kick out chat really fired me up. So I've gone Siffer out, kick out in. That's my second trade. That was always going to be my second trade, but I got cold feet about it later in the week. But tonight's news has obviously forced my hand there.
So, Matt, are you on kicks as well? Do you own him, or do you end up not doing him? Sorry, you said before.
No players for me tonight.
Okay, because I'm getting nervous. If you had a...
No, just to stay interested, I've had to have a low stakes bet on Mariner and Burton, same game multi, both to score a try.
I would have been nervous if all three of us owned kicks, because last watch along, all three of us owned Ola Kawatu. Someone brought him in last minute. That was you, Matt, in that one. If C-Mac was bringing in kicks last minute and all three of us owned, I would have been getting a little bit nervous. But I feel better about it now.
That would be proper curse territory if that happened. Look, I still think Kickow's in the gun tonight for the curse. Like, if anyone is, it's kicks.
Because Matt, you're the curse. You're the curse. The watch along's not the curse. It's you.
Okay, so you're saying this is the first I've heard of this. So you're saying that Kickow's going to ton up and that the curse will live on?
Yeah, I think it's going to a reverse curse. I think it's going to.
Or it just sticks true to what it is. Matt misses out on good points.
Producer Gramsci makes a good point. Karaz did not get hurt last week. He did score poorly though, so we won't say that it was a curse, but we will say it didn't help. All right, let's get to some questions quickly, guys. Here, Mitchell asked, "Do we think Birdo lines up at left center? What's that lineup look like? Who's their other center?"
Just in the warm up, it looked like he was there with kicks.
Yeah, so Cherry's been moving back and forth. Cherry's usually been on the left, hasn't he? So
I'm really interested to see where Montoya lines up tonight now as well, because imagine if they keep Kiraz on that left edge, you're going to have Galvin, Kickout, Burton, Kiraz. Like, it could just be a massive target. It'd be interesting to see what they do there. I wouldn't like it. I'd rather Kiraz.
Kurto saying Birdo left in warm-ups. Yeah. So Sherry's played a lot of right, so I think that's probably what will happen. Graham's asking, why is Jono out of uniform? Well, this is actually a bit contentious, isn't it, Jono?
It's a great question, Graham. I'd love to know. Graham, I wasn't given a shirt. So I think me and Danny Boy are the two baller contributors who are shirtless. Not that kind of shirtless, but we're young GI shirtless.
I can confirm that the high ups at Baller Towers have ordered some young GI shirts. So stay tuned. We might even give one away. Actually, I do have one to give away, and I won't spoil it though, because it's going to be linked to our on the Baller. We've talked a lot about I can't believe we haven't even mentioned the Run Home League yet. But John, I'm going to get you to join. I'm going to get you to join this at halftime. We've flaunted it. We've spoken about it. We've asked you to come and join ballr.live, and you have. So thank you very much. But now the link to the Run Home League is ready there on ballr.live. Get in there, sign up. All you have to do is click it, and Jono, you can experiment that at halftime. But I do want to say Chris Elliott, who is out there, he was the first one to go and use this link. So if Chris Elliott or anyone who knows Chris Elliott, aka Briz Chris in SuperCoach, let us know. And he's getting the Young GI shirt. So
with another one to be given away.
And $7,000 in cash prizes, cold hard cash. Starts around 20, finishes around 27. Everyone starts on 0. Ballr.live will be the only place you can check the table. You have to join the league, though, through the link to get to the SuperCoach page, so you're all signed up. It's a piece of cake. Jono, you're going to show us at halftime just how easy it is.
Absolutely, I will do. And just on the topic of Young GI, looking at C-Mac's beautiful goatee there, I've just seen that Marty Corrigan's written in the comments was Jono's shirt given to Shibasaki. And no, it wasn't. Producer Gramsy himself gave his shirt to Shibasaki, which I don't know if that increases the value of the shirt or decreases. A case could be made either way. I'd be arguing a strong case that it decreases the value of the shirt. Producer Gramsy might argue the opposite. But yeah, Gramsy himself went out there, met up with Shibasaki, did that interview that people have seen highlights of, and gave him the shirt off his back.
We got to get that. We got to get that up at some point during the stream.
It was the best.
All right, let's get quickly just into the projections tonight, boys. What do we? Let's have a look. Bulldogs Broncos. All right, Tracy 3-round average 78. Christopher, many sold, but I think he could score well again tonight. He had a huge game last week, 90 points or 91.
Yeah, no, I think he's a big chance of scoring well tonight. I definitely looked at him. I went kicks late, but he just has those low games. For owners, hopefully tonight's not one of them.
Just on the kick out v Preston, the baller projections are projecting Preston to outscore kick out tonight, which is very interesting. We shall see how that plays out. But yeah, I don't know. I think it still might be kick out, but I'll back in the projections. Jake Turpin starts lock very interestingly. I can't really see him playing too many minutes. Tyson Smoothie starts at prop. How good?
Wow.
Ezra Mam 44. That's a bit low, isn't it? Disappointing. I think he'll outscore 44, but we shall see. Cobbo 59. Jensen. There's a question here for Cobbo.
Reckon Cobbo should get a crack in the halves. Spud might be a bit of a spud. That's a terrible call. Cobbo getting a crack.
Oh, come on, leave Spud alone.
I don't rate it. No offense.
Owen Terza say you're a bit late to the party, mate. We're all over it. Pappenhausen is out. But thank you for joining in. We do have to remind our new viewers, Pappenhausen is out for the Storm. I feel like we're just going to have to keep bringing it up because people don't know. It's so fresh.
Set an alarm for every 10 minutes.
Running out on the field here, boys. Rod McGrath, no one playing, mate. Same as me. It's I'm just hoping for a nice 8-6. 8-6, is that all right?
As long as that's a kick out double and no conversions, that sounds fantastic.
And a Carapani try on the other side.
And I'll tell you what, kick out leading the boys out fires me up a little bit. I've watched him twice, captain in the bye round, and both times he's had really good basic games. It fires me up.
That worries me.
Looks ready.
Big. That worries me big. Ooh. Yeah, Turpin v Smoothie. This is the matchup that all NRL fans have been waiting for.
No one expected to get it, but we have. Not as middle forwards anyway.
No. What I was saying before, and then that comment from Spud about Cobbo getting the crack in the halves absolutely threw me. But Corey Jensen being out for the Broncos is sneaky, pretty important for the potential forward pack battle of this game because they have nothing. The fact that's shown by Smoothie playing proper, at least a lock roll. All right, it's sneaky big and important for the Dogs to try and get a bit of momentum over them, which I think is good for anyone who owns Dogs players.
So who are their middles? They got Smoothie and Willison, then Hetherington, and then they got Jaden Hunt's an edge, isn't he? Oh, Ben Tolty. He's meant to go all right. Yeah, he's meant to go all right. Big Tolts. And then the Goz. Is Goz going to get a few minutes in the middle?
He might have to. Could be good for anyone who brought in Pierre Corder as a pod.
Chips pods. Where's the stream? Chips has joined the...
What's Chips doing? He's doing the wrong thing. Oh, we're on.
We're off. That's a good joke for anyone who joined the stream last time. Here we go. We're off. For anyone who joined the stream last time and everyone on Facebook thought we might have been live streaming the match.
I didn't get it till just then. Good question from Romeo. Is Paps now a sell if you're going to be getting Edward or Mitchell next week anyway? I mean,
what's Paps worth?
If you were doing it for Paps, then yes. I'd like, why not?
668. Paps, 668K.
Rod McGrath's requested, what's the clock? I'm at 39.08 at present, Rod.
Good question. Yeah. All right. We're ticking over the 39 right now.
Carapani has just been smashed.
Just don't forget. Oh, look, I don't wish injury on anyone, but if Carapani could just get a gentle knock to the knee, that would help greatly.
It's a bit nasty.
It is very
nasty.
It
is. Just a little one.
Maybe in the
right, we've got 20 teams. 20 teams already in the league in the Run Home Challenge. Make sure you check out ballr.live to go and get all the information and the links through to that league.
Matt, do you think you wishing injuries on players you don't own is why your ones keep getting hurt on the watch along? Any link there?
Bit of bad karma, you reckon?
No.
100%.
I didn't say that. I just said, I said if anyone's going to get the knock, then look, Carapani. Oh, that's a good tackle, Smoothie.
Yeah.
Absolutely belted him. I like Smoothie.
Oh, Pearcor's gone.
What did he do?
That head knock. Very, very.
He knows it too.
Yeah, he's gone.
Wow, their middles
Lost his
even
legs
more
getting back
decimated.
onside. Yeah, there down he goes there. Oh,
Shades of Vegas 2024. Was that last year or this year?
Last year, Matt.
Last year.
That was horrifying. I reckon I held him for 15 rounds last year, waiting for him to become good.
Oh, look at him! Yeah, I think.
That's a man.
Oh,
that is a man gone. Those eyes did not look good.
I think that's Cat 1.
I can feel
like
great.
Wow, that hurts the Broncos here big time. So what do we got? Gazewski coming.
Lucky they got 16 edges on the bench. Right, that's a 0 for Piakura for anyone who does own out there or has him in draft.
Ouch.
Matt, I know you
will wait on the Cat 1.
Matt, I don't think you want me having a duel with some of the comments, but this Spuds now said that the Storm are a better side without Pap.
Yeah, that's a.
Can I go at him yet, or is that still no go? I'm being nice to the people in the comments at the moment.
I think his name's helping us out there, to be honest.
Is it Spud Carroll?
Well, could be. Let's play it out though. So who goes to fullback then? Will it be Meany and someone coming to the centres?
Well, there's no far longer.
They've named Wishy there, but surely that's not what'll happen because Longo's gone.
Yeah.
So no, I think they might leave Wishy at fullback. So Peasant's 5'8".
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think you're right. I think they will. The only other one would be Meany, but why? Why move Meany from the centres when they're already light there?
I reckon it'd be Meany. Meany goal kicking. Fullback.
Hey, what if you own Meany in a draft or as a pod, you'd be smiling at the moment if that happens.
It's 12 months late for Danny Boy, who had him for 6 rounds at this time last year.
He did, didn't he?
All right, we got your scores up there, Matt. How are we looking?
Right, not much happened here so far. Not much happened. Yeah. Didn't Tubes own Willison at one point this season?
Nah, he liked him when he was starting on an edge. He was into him, but he never actually got him.
Played big minutes
Tubes,
for a couple of weeks.
This is disgusting. Oh, get great
Tubes.
goal Dacos. Oh, nearly a line break for Presto.
What's great goal Dacos mean?
Great question, John.
He's come back with sorry, wrong chat. Next we'll get new phone. Next we'll get new phone. Who dis?
Who dis? Very good.
Yeah, Wishart named it fullback and goal kicking tomorrow. Yeah, mate.
No,
Okay.
He
Meany will
does
goal
back
kick.
up goal kick. Oh, Meany, of course.
Well, yeah,
Meany.
many as the Broncos are away here.
Oh, yeah. It's been called back for a penalty.
He's caught him.
It must have been a full.
Righto, yeah.
Boys, let's just take stock here a minute. Who's lining up on which side here?
So Lockie Camilleri is written in the Montoya. Montoya's on the right, Birdo's on the left. So Montoya on the right means it could be just a dominant left side with Kyrgios coming back.
No, I don't think I don't think Burton will play. Burton won't play centre next week.
Yeah, it's just a 1 week deal.
Yeah, because Crichton comes back and Sherry will keep his spot.
So they just didn't like Declan Casey in the team.
No, I think it's more they just want to win this game, and this gives them the best chance. Like Galvin on the field's part of their best 13. I think that's what it is. But we'll see. Like, who knows? Maybe they'll drop Sexton and Birdo to halfback, Lockie to 5'8". We'll see.
I don't think that works. I don't think that works, but I suppose we'll see.
All right, early Preston on 7 versus Kickout 2 there in the early Preston versus Kickout match. Yes, this is a good point from Owen. He said, did you hear Brandon Smith in for Mamazellus? I did hear that, Owen, and I picked him up in the Baller Draft League.
Oh, someone was very unhappy about that too, from what I read.
Thicky's Dicko last week, he was not happy. He's not happy. I've picked him up. I've offered him a trade for Cookie.
That's great news. See the cheese back.
It is great news. He's a character. We need him.
Yeah.
Surprised he's playing hooker. I thought the whole thing was he wanted to be a middle.
Beggars can't be choosers.
Glad Jono has finally paid his internet bill. I think he will be a middle, Jono.
Oh, so him coming in for Mamazellus though, that's a hooker.
Yeah, that's a bit more hookery. Is it Preston?
Oh, good tackle. Carapani. What a
he took him out. Hey, that's minus 2 points for Preston. He went out. That's an error.
What are they going to give? They're having to think about it. They haven't given him anything yet.
I know what. There's not much movement.
Let us know. Was that a line break?
Oh, what about Carapani doing like a WWE move to get his foot on the white line there? That's the best.
Figure 4 leg lock nearly. If he'd have got the other one.
Little ankle twist. Or is he out? He never went out.
Right.
What have they given?
As well.
I'm sure I saw a toe.
They just gave 2 points. They gave him 2 points.
And then they took it away.
Yeah, wow. Okay. So we got 2 for the run, and then minus 2 for the
non-running out. Wow.
Presto owners furious at that. I don't think it was a line break, but I could.
No, never. You have to break the line. And he didn't. It's just one of the. It's actually it's in the name, Matt.
I've seen them give line breaks for less than that.
All depends who the player is. If it's like a Nathan Cleary or someone like that, they tend to get it.
Owen's asking, definitely can't buy cheese in Classic. Owen, no idea on the minutes. Not yet. No, not this season. Next season.
Why not this season? If you want a pod, like, is there any other hookers that are killing it that much? I don't mind it as a pod if he looks good. I'd wait. I want to see two games first.
He stinks it up at hooker when he's fully fit. Well, he's not.
Yeah,
I'd love
this.
You're the Bunnies fan.
Not a hooker.
What do you think, Jono, for Bunnies? What's his position at the Bunnies, do you think?
I know. I definitely want to see him in middle rotation for sure, long term. I think that's. I think it's where he's best fit. I think we're a little bit weak in the middle. Mamazellus, when he was fit, did a pretty solid job actually earlier this year. So,
yeah,
I think that's where he ends up.
Hot start, Xavier Willison, 15. It's a
40-20
angle.
Kick.
That does well
done.
Felt like an unnecessary tap in.
He could just picked it up. Carapani. Ooh. That's not 8 meters.
What's Carapani on there, Matty? What do we got?
It's not 8 meters. Very good, Matthew.
He's on 4.
If there's 2 things you can tell I'm not a Preston owner, and Matt's not a Carapani owner. If you can tell anything
Straight
from the
out
last
the
3 minutes of play,
It's not the best SuperCoach ownership game. We get a good one next week though. Sharks Fins.
is that a Thursday?
wow.
Thursday or
I'm
Friday?
hoping Friday night. I'm hoping to get. I think that I'm hoping to get the NRL physio on for that one.
Oh, that'd be fabulous. Yes, Finn's fan, isn't he?
Yeah, big.
That's
That's
a
a
bad
full
kick.
Adam. That's a horrendous kick. Did I see Adams? He's signed up one more year, hasn't he, at the Bronx?
Yeah, I think I read that.
I was surprised to see him link back with Sydney clubs because it's a big move for his family for 1 year. Like,
yeah, huge, and like he's, I think he's got a few kids. I think most are at school now, so that would be a huge move. So yeah, fairly entrenched up there, I'd say.
He's got about 10 of them. He's got more kids than you, I think, Chris, which is pretty hard to do.
Well, he's doing very well then.
Him and Majid have a great relationship too from their Rabbitohs days. Like, surely Reynolds just falls into a coaching gig up there as soon as he's done too. Nice little cushy coaching gig with Madge.
I think Reynolds would be a good coach.
Yeah,
he's got the right demeanor, attitude, disposition, whatever you want to call it. He's quite calm.
Can we focus in here because Kiko's about to score?
All right.
Oh,
they've cut him out.
Don't cut him out.
Go, Birdo. Go. Oh, he nearly carried him all the way over the line, Stags.
Just give it a kick short.
No, just lay a right post and come back to him.
I love they did that.
Come on, Dogs.
Oh, Reed.
Good tackle.
Oh, it's only third tackle.
Oh, I thought Reed was going to throw that then. I'm glad he just held it.
Oh, they're going right.
Oh,
Preston.
good
Preston.
tackle. That's a very good
Tackle him. Yeah, never in doubt. Didn't even look dangerous.
Lovely
I wouldn't bother running that play again if I was the Dogs.
I was pretty nervous. Go on, Kicks. Get out the back of it.
There we go. 6 more. We like that.
I liked how they executed that. I liked how they executed that play out to the left perfectly from the warm-up where Kickout ran the decoy.
Yeah, just showing everyone what they're not going to do late in the game, Matt. He'll cross over a couple of times late, hopefully.
Lockie's got an interesting point here. He says Sharks Fins interesting first game because Cleary could get rested if you trade Hines. I'm perhaps calf cement selling him to Cleary. I'm going to have to wait for a bit of NRL physio news here, or maybe from our resident physio Dan.
And Danny Boy to jump on.
Yeah, Danny Boy, if you are watching, we might need you later on. I just can't get around selling Hines at all.
No, neither can I. I'm with you, Matt. Like, they've been going like a busted, and he's still punching out 60s. What happens?
They got a great draw.
The run does get easy. I can't do it.
All right, fellas. Here it is. Here it is.
Here they come. Oh no! Knock on.
Oh,
knock on, Billy.
That's a terrible.
Oh no, he's called Brisbane knock on.
Oh, it must have been. All right, take it back.
Oh, they got to challenge that. They got to challenge that.
Galvin's hair looks a little better tonight.
Oh no!
I don't know how many SuperCoach points that's worth.
Yeah.
Oh, Reynolds touches first. Right, gotcha.
I was bagging.
I'd say that's
absolutely bagging the pass, but it was the touch there.
If Preston
I'd say it's a try saver.
If Preston kick out Carapani scores, I'm getting the connoisseur Belgian chocolate, and I'll give you a hot tip. There won't be much left by the time I'm finished.
When's your run, Matt? Next.
Oh, Tracy. Oh, Marcelo.
Nice, Connor Tracy.
Yeah,
Connor Tracy holders in Clover.
You spoke about him, Matty. You put thought into him, didn't you? Over Mark.
I did briefly. The only thing I got on Tracy is I just thought I'd never really feel that comfortable playing him on the run home, and I feel like Marky could turn into maybe a play every week, or certainly on matchups. So
spicy.
25, Marcelo up to 40. I did notice there was a little -1 for Carapani for missing that tackle.
He's on 3. Oh, yuck.
Excellent. Early doors.
Kick out
Kick-out's
also
on
3.
Good, I'm on a combined. C-Mac, we're on 6 SuperCoach points this game. This is awesome.
The ball of Barito nearly just like the thud that came through the headphones with.
Oh, it doesn't help.
Geez, they made this look easy though. Wow, they just cut it
Yeah.
to pieces there. On
Boys,
the, on
have
that
you
edge.
have you checked out the new player statistics on Baller?
Have I checked it out? Did you hear me quote it 3 different times on the Tuesday pod? I love it. I'm obsessed with it.
You the only problem you had, you called it the player profiles.
What's it called?
Player statistics.
Player stats table. The
I'll
profiles
get that right for next
the
time.
profiles are coming. The profiles are coming. We're gonna have you'll click on Paps's name and a big profile will come up with all his information and some more cool stuff, which would be good. So you do have to have a login though to check out the player tables, but you can see here last round points, projected points for this round, projected minutes. So this gives you a flavor of how many minutes the Baller crew have got these players in for from an expected perspective, and then that's one of the inputs that drives the projection. So that's a great kick from Birdo.
It's a great kick.
So you can see here, Kaloa Matangi, we've got him in at 70 minutes for a 74.4 projection there. I'll show more of this later, but I do just want to highlight the base plus power stats we've got on the end here.
Love it.
So
this is the best part of it.
The 5 round base plus power averages. We can see here base plus power average, base plus power 3 round, base plus power 5 round. We're going to get more of this sort of proprietary stuff in here as well as we go. But this is just a great. This was the most interesting. I saw kicks here was up to 70, second on the base plus power averages for the players playing this weekend. So yeah, if you're watching, go check it out and let us know what you think in the comments here, so we can have a chat about it. But yeah, I'm pumped. It's going to be a great tool.
70.
Yeah, it's not helping him tonight so far, but long way to go. Long way to go.
Yeah.
Oh, Pia Curry's on the back on the bench without sound. I'm not sure if he's failed. So I thought that was a cat one straight up, but
the eyes look gone.
He's a pretty handsome fella, Pia Curry. Like that hair.
They're pretty easy on the eye footy side, to be fair, the Broncos.
The Broncos are the best looking side in the comp. I was they put up on their socials a video of, the old spider in the box and you pull it back and then a spider jumps out of you. They did that. The social media did that to the Broncos. It was pretty funny video, but the main takeaway was just every bloke was heaps good looking. Was my biggest takeaway from the video.
They are, yeah. Oh, good run, Selwyn. Willison 21, Hetherington 11. Not much to do here. Just the middle scoring well. Karapani 3 still.
Yeah, that's not great. But again, early doors. We only need him to score a try.
How good is Preston though? Just off SuperCoach for a bit. Like what a great player he is. NRL
The kids are going to put some pressure on those back rowers for the Blues. Like I know we're very set there with Martin and Crichton, but football wise, he's
Huddy
phenomenal. Yeah,
I think he's probably next in line for that right edge, isn't he?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Behind Martin.
Either edge, he can play both sides equally well, I reckon. What about Toby Sexton signing with Le Catalans? That him going over to England really surprised me.
Yeah,
I wonder how him and Lockie
given what he's doing this year.
Don't know if you know this, Jono, but Catalan's actually in France, not England.
What did I say?
But they play every second week in England, though. I knew what he meant.
The Super League, the English
Super League.
That's
what's he done here? What's Karapani done?
Yes, they are, apparently.
Oh, it's a penalty. No, it's a penalty.
Yeah, thought so. Karapani wouldn't make a mistake like that.
No way.
Too
still
solid.
playing.
Straight away. Yeah, no, they were definitely offside. Great decision. This one, Toddy Smith. Tell you what, there might not be much in it. Oh, good call, touching.
The Facebook bots are back.
How was that bounce? Here we go. Sorry, Marseille. No live stream tonight, brother.
Where do you reckon Marcel's
Money
Supercoach
matchup
team is
is
ranked?
the Giants.
One
Nate.
168,719.
He's ranked three. He's ranked 3 in Thailand. I heard.
Very high.
All depends on who's
Here come
holidaying there
all
at the
right.
moment.
Here come the Bronx on the
Oh,
attack.
There's a bit of
now.
a
First
bit of
big
kick
chance.
out hate. Bit of kick out hate starting in the comments too.
Oh, give it time. Although, geez,
Mitchell, I tried to warn you. He spent the whole warm up running decoys. Fourth tackle kick from Adam. That's a bad kick.
Good. Does Adam thinks it's
I don't see an issue there.
Adam thinks it's the 2021 Rabbitohs grand final the way he's playing.
Tuki's back. He's back.
What are you doing? What are you doing on the bye this weekend, Tukey? Don't get up to too much trouble.
Surely he's not leaving the Gold Coast. There'll be plenty to do up there this weekend. Surely.
What do you think about De Silva to Eels? Asks Owie.
Is this Supercoach relevancy or is this like footy wise? It's probably two different. Footy wise, I don't think it's a bad thing for the Eels. Yeah. No relevance to Supercoach. No, I agree with that.
I disagree.
I thought Riley Smith. I thought Riley Smith was a generational talent.
That's what I was going to say. That's why it's relevant. Riley Smith has pretty high ownership still. There's people who are hoping to have him as their second hooker for the run home.
Yeah.
That would hurt that.
You probably want him to nuff out, really.
He won't. Right? He's a good player. I don't know why you dislike him, Matt. I reckon he's a talented player.
Who, Riley? Yeah, he's fine. He's just Reid Marnie 2.0.
Yeah, he's a poor man's Reid Marnie. He's Audi Reid Marnie.
Oh, no. Oh.
No one's Audi Reid Marnie. Yeah, it's probably a bit harsh.
Good to see Billy Kickout running another decoy. Go short. Go, Billy.
Reid.
Marnie.
Great.
Go yourself. Riley Smith gives that. Riley Smith passes that.
Yeah. That's a very good point. And Preston will score on the other edge here.
If that happens, I'll be showing.
Carapani's just giving away a penalty, surely. Another -2 to make you smile, Matt, I think.
10 in the bid?
I think that's...
No, it's still last. They haven't given the penalty.
They might just be playing advantage. I didn't see. I couldn't say. Birdo's claiming.
Because you have a little
multi.
Birdo,
It's
don't you?
alive.
That's right. Imagine if this is like this Carapani thing still happened this play, so we haven't had a chance to look at it. Was it that bad live, C-Mac? I'll be honest, I was watching the ball out the back.
I thought penalty straight away. But are they going to show it? It wasn't here. It was before that. Geez, that's well done by Montoya. Tubes' boy.
Unbelievable.
Is it TA for kicks for that lovely little shift out?
No.
No.
That's a try. Has Gramsci's just remembered he's got sound effects as he's played 4 in 2 minutes.
Ramsey, we warned him. You weren't here, John. We got a very stern warning last week on the sounds.
Oh no, I watched it and I was chuckling along. I loved the warning.
Dicko was encouraging
got
him.
A pretty good question there.
Dicko's been given a 2-week suspension for encouraging Ramsey too much.
I do. That is a good question.
Grade one, Ramsey encouragement.
All right, let's answer this question from Caden. It's a beauty. He says his plan was to trade Turbo to Teddy this week. Should he hold Turbo and move Paps instead? His flex at the moment is Drinky Boy.
Don't trade Turbo this week, Caden.
I mean, if it's his only way to Teddy, why wouldn't you?
Yeah,
now he can trade Paps.
No, I think that's what he's saying.
That's what he's saying.
In the first place,
he was going to trade. Yeah.
I've got a bit of empathy for Caden because I didn't have Teddy for a few weeks either. But
I think he should do it. I like it. I think hold Turbo, move Paps instead. Who knows what information is going to come out of this injury? But Matt, like saying don't trade Turbo, I completely get it because imagine 70% of Supercoach have the captaincy on him. Imagine not being a part of that. I think it makes sense as an initial trade.
Yeah, that's a really tough one.
I'd be happy. I'd be happy to trade Paps to Teddy this week.
I think so.
Yeah.
Same
And then you get more info next week, reassess. Don't know what your trade situation's like. There we go. Maybe just a penalty, that one. Yeah, no, I'd be making that move, Caden. I like it.
10-0 Canterbury, goal missed by Burton. Here he's on 25 still. I'm just checking the league count, boys. There's 50 teams in the league. So thank you very much to everyone out there who's joined.
Good work. Oh, and they're just compounding it to the Broncos.
They kicked it dead on the full.
Here we go. Come on, the Dogs.
Billy kicks.
Yeah, I can sense it. I've been sensing it for 23 minutes though, but now I can really sense it.
Dean Smith, Turbo is about as useless as Matt Ricks was during the 2005 Georges River Tigers all-age 15 soccer season. That's just hate, Dean. I know who Dean is, and I don't like it.
I thought you were a Bonnet Bay Bomber back in the day, Matty.
No, I never played for the Bombers. No, Georges River Tigers and the Lily Pilly Berries.
I wasn't aware you played soccer. I have distinct memories of you playing league.
I played league till I was 21. Only as a grown up, Jono. Like when I was my body couldn't stand up to the rigors of rugby league anymore.
How old were you? I remember, Matt, you scoring a hat trick against Como on the left wing. Around a bloke called, I believe his name was Trucky. Truck. Is that the bloke?
Loaded question.
How old?
This is loaded. This is completely loaded. I thought this was going to a place I liked. I was under 21s.
Okay.
I may or may not have told Trucky that I was going straight round him off the scrum, and then he just ragdolled me into touch.
Go on, kick. Ooh. Oh, very good. That was a
Shout
good
out to
Trucky.
He's pretty sure Trucky's still doing good work down there in the Shire, doing some tree lopping.
And to give people who don't know Trucky, which is probably everyone here except for us three, maybe Tubes, he was kind of like, I don't know, later day Dave Taylor, but playing on the wing in terms of physique. He wasn't a natural winger, I would say.
Tubes has got the quote here.
I'm going right round you, Trucky.
He missed a couple of F-bombs.
I would like to talk about how Trucky got his nickname as well. He's a good fella.
Should be a prize. We got to get back off Trucky, boys. That's enough for Trucky. That's too niche.
Fair enough.
Brett Sims wants to know should have a prize for the best team name. I'm tipping Brett's got a pretty good team name. He's a good friend of the show, Brett.
Chuck it in, Brett.
Dig into that. I'll think about. We do have, for the Run Home Challenge, we've got a baller merch pack for the weekly winners. So that's your best route to a prize. We were 54 teams. This is great. I'm just checking for Brett now in the league.
Broncos have just wasted their challenge.
Yeah, that was silly, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Get him out. What's the big fella doing in the scrum? Get him out of there.
Yeah. I'm not liking this at all.
No, me neither. Oh, Galvin.
Nearly straight through.
Chris, I'm not a new Kickow owner. I bought him last week, but you must be Billy Kickowing yourself at bringing him in this week.
I certainly am.
Adam Reynolds is on -3.
Oh. Here we go. Come on, Galvin.
Fair income. This is so frustrating. The amount of dummies and cutout balls that have gone his way tonight.
Oh, and then he drops the ball. Best junior rugby league player you've ever seen my ass. Wow, that's frustrating. Billy Kicks. So what are Billy Kicks and Carapani? This has not been very good so far.
No.
Grand total of 10, John.
For the Presto is the second most popular player this week. Not a bad start for us. 18 in base, 19 now.
Just a good player. Carapani 4. Carapani watch
5 maybe after that run. Certainly won't be 6.
Who else is
They-
well
they
owned
do.
this game? Ezra's got some owners.
Ezra was a pod, wasn't he, this week?
Yeah.
Ezra just needs so much attack to score well.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
Billy
charge
Kicks.
down,
kicks,
charge
Go
down.
kicks! Go kicks!
Oh,
Ooh.
Go kicks! Oh, and that's worth nothing. That's worth nothing.
Oh,
no, you'll
gotta
get
be
a TC
something.
if they score.
Oh,
You'll get a
get out.
TC. Oh,
Score.
they're going to be held up. Oh.
How is that
It's
worth
not-
nothing?
Matt.
That's a GR.
It's not
Last week
funny.
I was adamant a charge down should be worth
6 to
nothing.
go. 6 to go, too.
Oh,
Should be worth the line break if you regather
Here
it.
they come right. Sherry. Oh, Sherry's put the moves on Deloise Huetor there.
oh, another 6 again.
Eloise, it's good. It warms the cockles a bit to see young GI Shibasaki replaced by another fellow journeyman, Deloise Hoyter.
He's a one club man, isn't he, Deloise, or has he played for a couple?
Nah, he's been everywhere. He's Tigers.
He's
He's like
probably
30.
played-
They come left.
No, they're going to go right now. Look at Reed.
Is that Hughes? Hughes hasn't.
Go
Oh,
on,
here
Billy.
comes
Go
kicks.
kicks.
Get there, you big man.
Oh, you
Good
big,
on,
strong
bro.
legend.
Down the back.
Oh, offload. Oh, it's a knock
Oh!
on. It's a knock.
That's a knock on.
It's a knock on.
Nah.
Been
Oh, he's missed it.
Missed.
Reed knocked it on. 100% Reed
It
knocked
did
that
look
on.
like a bobble, didn't it? Might be.
Here's Tracy.
Oh.
Kicks. It's too
Oh.
big. It's too big.
Oh, he's falconed himself. He's pushed it back into his face.
That's
Lockie Camilleri's asked, what on earth is a kick and regather break if that doesn't count as one? But it is just the chip and chase, isn't it?
for which play?
He's
The
asking.
kick's charged down.
He's saying a charge down should count as a kick and regather stat. I wish it did.
No.
Matt, have you seen Chuki's comment?
No,
there?
they don't. They never award these. It's so rare they award these chip and chases.
Good on, Float.
How big a bet are you guys lined up on young GI? That's a good point. We have with all the news with Pappenhausen out, the website, the league. We've launched the bet on young GI tonight, fellas, as well. We need this. It's just huge news. 50 cents for every follower on socials on young GI to score a try in State of Origin Cider. And that's not the best bit. The bet, all proceeds from the bet are going to the Mark Hughes Foundation, to that beanie you're wearing there, Christopher.
How good's that?
So it's a charity bet. I think before we did the count, we're at 3,486 followers before we launched it.
Okay.
So it'd be great to get that up to like 6,000 or 7,000. If everyone's out there, can give us a follow on socials on all our channels, and we'll be betting 50 cents for every follower on young GI to score a try in Origin. All proceeds to the Mark Hughes Foundation. We will also, if he doesn't score, we'll give a donation as well. So very worthwhile to give us a follow there.
Definitely. That's great. I'll be cheering him on to score, but to get beat handsomely on Wednesday night.
Yeah, you might have to have a tenner on him, Chris, just to like. If he scores, you're gonna have to have some level of happiness about it.
Yeah,
There would be.
I think you might be right. I think we'll all have to do something similar. Oh, that's a
I'd
good
be
goal.
up and cheering, unfortunately.
Oh,
Is that out on the full? Oh,
Nah.
here's my boy Mariner. So I need Mariner to get a try.
For anyone who's watching with commentary, which is not me, I can nearly guarantee they just made a comment about how Billy Kicks is always the first man down after a kick. It's one of the great cliches of commentary this year.
he's starting to warm to the task here, Billy Kicks. Slow start, but he's getting into stride now.
Bit off topic, but I love this question from Owen about anyone to do Tour de France fantasy. Starts tonight. Got about an hour left. I'm not going to get time to enter a team, let alone do some research, but I like it. I reckon Baller could start covering the Tour de France at some point. And Owen, you'll be the man we're coming to help us.
I'm just about to say, who'll be the expert there?
Yeah, Owen could be
Big Shawnee Ormerod. I think he's watching. He sent me a message before from Sportsbet. Big cycling man. So I'm gonna defer to him.
It was just a great pun from Cracker in the comments there.
Can you not get these comments up, Jono,
No,
on the screen? Okay.
I can't.
You just
Only
let me
you
know
can,
and
I think,
I'll get
because
it.
you're the admin.
Okay.
But that's a great pun. Tour
Right.
de Fantasy.
Oh, Dogs go right. They're on the attack here. Sherry
That's a
just
good
tries to
tackle.
steamroll Karapani. Not quite. Last tackle. Well, they're coming out wide. Is Galvin going to pass to Kicks? Or is he going to cut him out? He cuts him out.
Go! Oh, I thought it was Kicks. It was just Preston. Don't care.
Nah, he's having a little breather back on the inside there, Billy. Come on.
TMT77. Good name. Welcome to the chat. How does someone the size of Kick Out only have 2 touches?
Because they keep cutting him out and dumping it to him.
Decoys.
Yeah, look, it is a bit light on. I won't cop for decoys. Get involved, Billy Kicks. Come on.
To be fair, he has made doing work coming out of their end a bit more of a part of his game this year, and it's just completely been off tonight. He's got no interest in it.
Please share the live stream.
Oh yeah, Femi, hang on. Sorry, that's my fault. Femi Roy. I'm interested in this. I'm trying to zoom in. Sorry for the closeness of this image of Femi Roy.
Looks like a handsome man. Could be playing for the Broncos, Femi.
Doggies year, yeah. I think it could be the doggies year.
Not so
They've got to sort this. They've got to sort this Galvin business out, though. It feels like it's been very disruptive.
Mm.
I thought they were very impressive last week. Like that was a great game of football. I really do think they're impressive, but I just don't know if they got that next year in attack to beat the big teams at the end of the year. Where I'm very confident Canberra do.
It's actually like this is a sneaky. I know it's like a buy round. It's we don't have as many SuperCoach players playing as we'd like. It's a sneaky important game for the ladder. This one because the Dogs the Dogs could slip out of the top 2 spots if they lose, and Broncos need it for the top 8.
Oh, Sexton!
Go, Billy!
Oh, kick
go,
Kicks!
Woo! Go, Kicks! There it is. You love to see it. Get that up your mat.
How good.
Go get your ice cream.
Get out of here, Rixie. See you, mate.
Go have a bit of Belgian
How
chocolate.
good was that, Jono? We've had some sad moments. Let's just hope he didn't knock himself out putting the ball down. I haven't seen another replay yet.
Yeah, we haven't seen him stand up post-try.
That's fine.
Oh, what a thing of beauty. Don't you love that?
I've got nothing wrong with that. Your beauty.
That's a try.
Oh,
there's a Billy Kickout in the crowd.
Oh, that's good. Feel better now. All of a sudden, he's bashed out to 36, and I'm feeling very, very good. Excellent. Boy, Billy.
Anyone who's been watching along knows that I never doubted it. I was very happy with the trade.
No, you've been very
fantastic.
Sticking to your guns about it. You've been very confident, Jono. Great for you. I must admit I haven't been as confident, but that makes me feel better.
All right. I called for a double at the start. We just need one more.
Oh, halfway there. Beautiful. Try confirmed, you beauty. The bunker got a new sponsor. I was saying Dare. Oh, there you go. Turn away for a couple of minutes and Dare a sponsor in the bunker.
That's no bowl, just straight tub for that Belgian chocolate there, Matt. No bowl.
Yeah,
tub. Is that good prep for your run? You got a half marathon in a week's time, don't you?
Probably not.
Is it next Sunday, Matty?
Next Sunday, yeah.
Good on you, mate. That's
Matty, can you put up
envying you?
Yeah, that comment there from Lockie Camilleri, and that was actually pointed out to me by a friend that on the Tuesday show we didn't bring up Tom Rodwell as a potential one and done enough. I think the reason I didn't bring him up is because I just think Kane Bradley's better because he's got the dual, and if I have to pick one, I'd rather a guy that's dual. I also think Kane Bradley's chances of playing next week obviously higher, especially now if there's some doubt around Pappy, and also round 27 if they start resting guys. That also could be valuable in a week where Drinky's going to be gone and who knows what mass restings are going to be. So that's why I didn't mention him. But I think it's a fair call.
Yeah, I think he's the better play this week, if that makes sense. His reserve grade numbers look right, and they got a great matchup. But yeah, it's just he doesn't have that dual. And like Jono said, I want one of the appeals for me for Bradley is a bit of insurance for round 19.
Well, that's forward.
Yeah.
It was a mile forward. Just going to point out that Billy Kicks was doing some work out of his own end. That's it too. He's up for it now.
looked strong too, didn't he? Coming out off the back fence stuff was really, really good to see.
He got a little reminder that his 3-round base plus power average is 70. And he's got a bit of work to do to get up to that. So just obviously walked off to get the ice cream, but it was obviously no line break with that try. Just the 17 points, was it?
If that makes you feel better, yes, it was just 17 points for the kick our owners.
We'll take it though.
Tube just said, "VC Billy Kicks, put up your hand." I didn't end up doing it this game, and I don't love it. My reason for not loving it, Matt, I actually went back to what you said in the Thursday Q&A show. When Teddy's your captain, how big does your VC need to go to consider looping? I'd need 120 almost.
100.
And I just think that Billy Kicker has less chance of getting to 100 than someone like a big high upside guy. So that's why I went against it. But I'd love it. I'd love him to go huge.
I'd loop him at 100. Like, things can still go wrong with Teddy. But yeah, it does make it makes it very hard.
Can I say, just because, and again, Billy Kickout just did this, there was a one-on-one strip there that's got the Dogs the ball. Do you reckon they should bring in a one-on-one strip rule? It's pretty prominent in the game now, the one-on-one strip, and there's just no reward for someone who does it. I'd love to see that be like a 4 or 5 point play in SuperCoach for next year.
Yeah, we chatted about that one last week, John. I thought you said you were watching.
I might have been getting some ice cream.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer, surely. Mitchell just is asking here, who actually is the founder of SC Ballers? I am the founder of SC Ballers, but yeah, with a few mates. It's our job. So this is our brand, and we're launching a ton of stuff with fantasy sports, Mitch. So there's a lot more to come. We're really excited. That's why we're dropping so much more cool stuff. We got some amazing people in the background at Baller Towers who are building this, and yeah. But yeah, it's all of us. Like, the boys are doing an amazing job. It's fantastic. So, loving bringing you all this content and SuperCoach tools. Asako or Brad, or Asako to Mark, or just Cash Lawson to Brad. Who's Brad?
Bradley, Kane Bradley, I assume.
Oh yeah.
Why are we trading Asako?
I don't want to trade Asako.
No.
I wouldn't do any of those.
The Cash. Yeah.
I wouldn't do Lawson or Bradley. Lawson's fine as enough.
Yeah. No, totally agree.
The only thing with Asako, I've seen teams where Asako is kind of like this. Teams might not have like player to trade. So like, okay, Asako 700K. I don't think it's the end of the world. I'm not doing it because it doesn't suit my team, but I would do Asako to Mark though. Out of those three, that would be my pick.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I just can't get around moving Asako on. Like, he's going really, really well. I think you guys mentioned on one of the pods this week, he hasn't scored a try in 3 weeks, and for him that's quite the break. I haven't done a deep dive on their draw, but he's always pretty handy to have. They're scoring points. He's going to be getting lots of points just in goal kicking. So I think he's a real comfortable hold.
Yep, I agree. That Cowboys matchup round 20, so juicy. Dogs, what's happened here? Dogs error. Just to note here, Adam Reynolds still on -2. That's not ideal.
Wow.
Karapani 9. He's had a couple of 8-meter runs by the looks. Ezra,
I think he's
16.
about to score. Karapani's about to duck over in the left corner.
I don't know.
If only it was Tube saying at the Oracle.
Tubes has asked who we VCing now. Pappy out. Obviously, Tubes just shifted from Pappy to Billy Kicks tonight. I'm going straight on to Jerome Hughes. I think for me, he's the other big upside man of the round. I do think his ceiling's a little bit harmed. He's now got no Pappy, no Munster, no Grant. So the chances of him going huge are definitely smaller now than what they were before the Pappy news. Oh, that's terrible from the Broncos.
That's awful play. Hoyter knocks on. Deloise. Don Deloise. I'm sure we've cracked that joke on the pod before, have we?
It sounds familiar.
Don Deloise Hoyter.
On the VC thing, I'm in with Jono. I like Jerome Hughes. I liked him before Paps, but I was real clear on it until Matt spoke about his Teddy VCing with Garrick on the Sunday. It sort of threw a bit of a spanner in my thinking, but I'm comfortable with Hughes. And like you said, Jono, that there's a lot of guns out of that Melbourne side now, so I think everything's going to have to go through him.
Tell you what, that shot of Madge up in the stands looking angry has put my nemesis Spud in the comments has said, what does Madge say at half time here? He didn't look happy, Madge. He's going to have a bit to say. That might be the first sensible thing Spud said tonight.
You leave my mate Spud alone. Spud Carroll. Yeah, look, Madge won't be happy. There's no two ways about that. Half time, gee, that half flew.
Didn't it?
That half really flew.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Quick score update before we get Jono signed up to this Run Home League, the Run Home Challenge. Cobbo 15, not ideal for your draft team, Dicko. Karapani 9, not ideal for owners. Mam 17, Adam Reynolds -1, and he's just having a little chat to Todd Smith about that on the way off. Todd saying, mate, -1, pick up your act.
Matt, you mentioned Cobbo there.
Wilson 35, Corey Pack.
I was going to say on Cobbo, he hasn't done it. I think he's had a bit of a shocker tonight. He's looked pretty lazy, uninterested at times. I don't think he's putting a lot of pressure back on Katapani for a spot in the back line at the moment. He's been really disappointing, I reckon, Cobbo.
Yeah, that's fair. Sorry, just getting a bit of Belgian chocolate down.
Karapani's 9's not exactly helping.
What else doing here, boys? Not much. Per Cura 7 with a HIA. Corey Pack's 26. For those who have held, not many, but Dogs, Tracy 37 with a try assist. Galvin 26 with a try assist. Then we get down here. Billy Kickout 41 with a try. So what would that have meant, Jono? He would have had 24 without that try. So not the end of the world, considering he started pretty slow.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Pass mark.
Preston 26. That's a little low.
Quite.
Again, though,
in the first half, yeah. Oh.
All right. Let's have a look at. Let's go home. Let's go to the Baller homepage for the Join League now. John, I'm going to get you to share.
Sure.
If you don't mind.
So I'm going in now? Yeah, mate. Let's do it.
Get in there. We're going to share joining the Run Home League. So the Run Home Challenge, $7,000 on the line.
Matt, you just have to tell me if it looks good on screen because I won't be able to see. How's that sitting on the screen for everyone? Perfect. So, Matt, talk me through the steps. What do I need to do here to sign up?
Well, John, I'm going to let you do it because I believe that it's fairly self-explanatory.
You want to show?
So you talk me through joining. This is at ballr.live.
I'm assuming I click on this big button here that says Join League now, so we'll go there. Click the link below to enter your team.
All right, what do we got here? Join the league. Click below to enter the team.
Yep, and then it'll go.
Entries Hang on. Entries close at the conclusion of round 20. So that's just for everyone watching. That's lockout at the end of round 20. So it'll be Monday morning sometime roughly, but you've got until then to join.
And it actually links to the SuperCoach page. That's phenomenal. So there's no
let's have a look. Let's have a look. You're gonna have to join. No. You're gonna have to. Have you clicked it yet? Because you're gonna have to go to that tab, Johnny. You're gonna have to share it with us.
It's there, mate. Just there.
No. You've got to share it. You're not sharing it.
Oh, gotcha. Sorry. Is that there now?
Yeah.
So it did. It took me straight to the SuperCoach app. It literally opened the SuperCoach app on my page, and I've clicked yes to joining, and then there it is, showed up at the bottom of my league page. I'll be moving that up very soon. Let's click View League. Let's have a look at what we got going on here so far.
I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to get. See, Matt. Yeah, Gramsci's saying we might need Chris to try, but Chris joined in the green room
straight away. As soon as I saw the option, I just went click, done. Tubes, can Tubes jump on?
Tubes, are you out there? If you haven't joined the league, he's probably joined the league too.
That's Tubes.
Greg Lee saying, "Can you guys show us live?" We tried, Greg Lee.
So did it not work?
We did. No, it worked, but we didn't see it. We didn't see it.
It looked good on my end. Very easy.
I've got an idea though. I'm going to get.
What about? I've got Spud biting back in the comments at me. Spud's going back at me here. Get lost, Spud.
Spud, lol. It's the saying goes. Assumption. Yeah. That's
yeah.
Let's go back to Selwyn Cobbo on the halves, shall we, Spud? What a genius idea that was.
Hang on.
Might get him involved.
I like. All right, I'm gonna. No, I can't do it. We'll get Tubes on for it. We'll get Tubes on for a watch. See if he can jump in and join us live. I'm going to share again.
Even if Crackers is out there.
Get Crackers on.
He usually, this says about how close we are as brothers. He usually has a shower at halftime of the Friday night.
Yeah, I'm gonna process anyway, and we'll see. Coach, all right. All right, here we go. So it's a join league now. Join league, and that'll take us to SuperCoach, for which we will share that tab. It spins.
And
then it says ball 7K run home. You were already a member of that league. For everyone else, it'll say yes or no. And obviously we click yes to get in there. And you'll be able to join us in the 7K league. So
and there we go. Rod McGrath.
Any
Rod
questions
McGrath has joined.
Through?
He's in.
Good man, Rod. It was easy. Thanks, Rod. It is easy. There is a sign up. If you're not logged in to the site or you haven't signed up, it will prompt you to sign up first, and then you'll be able to join.
How many numbers is it up to already, Matt? With it only just having launched tonight.
It's only open this afternoon. Yeah. So it was just me and Gramsy. It was just me and Gramsy all day, just hanging out in there, and now we're up to 74 already. So since the start of the stream.
Nice. What
a beauty. Should we get a bit of the should I get the video up of the young GI?
Absolutely.
Video from today, from the clip on YouTube. On the YouTube.
Yeah, I'd love to see it again. I showed young Lewis.
Any coming back here for the Bronx boys?
What's that? Sorry, mate.
Yeah. My kids are watching as well, Chris. All right. Let's get. I'm just getting the GI video up now, fellas. I might get a couple up. All right. Whoop.
Here, I just want to give a shout out to the SC Ballers, especially YouTubes. I heard you guys are a big fan, but thank you for supporting me. And I heard you guys gave me the nickname Young GI. Mate, I can't do close to the things that you can do, but really appreciate it. And I know you guys support the Blues, but thanks and good luck to your SuperCoach season. All the best. Thanks for the show. I really love it. It's awesome. Thank you.
Like seriously, you can see just how
get my here.
Just how humble he is as well. No, I just love his humility. How he did the whole when he brought up the Young GI nickname, he literally looked a little bit shy and embarrassed at even being referenced to GI. Just seems like an absolute humble legend. Wishing him every success. One of the great bounce back stories of all time. Because as a Rabbitohs fan, he came through the Bunnies, and I could not have been a bigger critic of him when he was there. He was just a bit of a lazy, uninterested player, and I've loved seeing the way he's turned it around this year. It's awesome. One of the great stories.
It is that, isn't it? It's one of those stories that sport can just bring up. It's fantastic. Hope he kills it. I really do. Hope he kills it on Wednesday night.
So this is the clip.
Sorry, Matt.
No, that's right. I was going to say this is the clip that we put out tonight, just regarding our charity bet on Young GI to score.
Matt here. How good is this bloke? Our man, Young GI, Gemat Shibasaki, is making his Origin debut, and we're doing something a little bit different. We're getting behind our man to score a try, all to benefit the Mark Hughes Foundation. We'll be betting 50 cents for every follower we have across all our social channels come the night of the decider on our man, Young GI, a.k.a. Shibasaki, cult hero, to score a try on debut. And if he gets over the line, every cent of the winnings will go to the Mark Hughes Foundation, the rugby league community's favourite charity. Even if he doesn't score, we'll still make a donation on behalf of the baller community. So what are you waiting for? Like or subscribe to all the SC Ballers channels. Tell your mates. Share this around. Every new follow before 6 p.m. Wednesday adds to the bet. Let's do something good together and get behind our man, Young GI.
What a beauty.
Good. What a beauty.
At what number do the head honchos at Baller Towers start to get a little bit nervous? If
the initial plan was $1 per follower, and that got the honchos a little bit nervous. Yeah, a little bit nervous. So it's 50 cents. But like, hopefully we just get so many followers that it actually does make them nervous. That'll be good. So just, go and follow us on all our channels: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and X. We're at SC Ballers on all of them. SCBALLRS. SC.Ballers on YouTube. So it's awesome. Please, it's a good chance for us to get some followers and good chance to give something back to the Mark Hughes Foundation. We just had beanies for brain cancer round last week. It's always a roaring success. Amazing charity and amazing work they do. I'm just going to leave.
I also love your pot of the week. What I love even more about it is that not only are you putting him up as a pot of the week, you are probably going to bring him in. Who have you got?
Alessi Fiketti. I think the job security is pretty good, and I actually like the fact that he's been brought in.
Sorry, I thought that was you just talking, Jono. I didn't realise
it was not.
I was looking at Jono, his mouth wasn't moving. I was really confused for a moment.
Can I want to
mute this, and then I just want to run. There we go. I'm going to mute it, and then I'm going to mute it, and I'm just going to run the Young GI on the background here, just so people can get a bit of a look at him.
Perfect.
What
a specimen too.
We get yapping on.
I got a question for the both of you. What would be the New South Wales equivalent of Young GI? Like, what New South Wales player could make Origin next year from a similar kind of career? I'm interested to hear in the comments as well if anyone has a good comp, because I don't have one before asking the question. First, a Shaq.
It wouldn't happen. It wouldn't happen. It would never happen in New South Wales. It's such a Queensland thing to have happened.
There is no one coming at me.
Jesse Ramian, it's not him.
That's it. Yeah, I've got nothing.
Don DeLuise Hoyter.
Is he a New South Welshman?
Yeah, I think he's I'm pretty sure he's from the Tigers.
Cheeky Simpkins is the comment from Lockie Camilleri. That's not a bad one. That's pretty good. I don't think we can beat that.
If we can get Young GI to Origin, surely we can get Tukey into Origin one day.
That's a great question, Joe. I'm racking my brain and going through teams in my head. Just no one's coming to me. I think Matt's right. It's just a Queensland exclusive thing, Matt.
Is that my headphones playing up, or is that? Did you have Chris a little dodgy on the audio there, Matt?
Little bit distorted, yeah. Curry just saying that he's looking forward to winning the weekly Baller merch packs. That will be good. I think that's a shirt. I think that's a hoodie and a hat. So I think they're worth winning.
Is it a U Beauty hat? What kind of hat are we talking?
We're talking a baller hat. Baller hoodie. So it should be good. Yeah, you're dodgy in it. I think we'll sort that out. Sliding down the ranks. Yeah, how's your season going, Chris? You mentioned sliding down the ranks there. What's the latest?
I'm at 316, or Austin, as I've been calling myself this week. I have been sliding. I was at the digi heights of 6 at Magic Round, so it's been pretty tough. It's been pretty much red arrow 6 Magic Round, but it's time to turn it around.
We might have to give you a spell, C-Mac. You're gonna the little bit of distortion there coming through the mic.
I'll see if I can fix it up in the background for you, boys. Give us.
All right, we'll give you a sec.
Cheeky just shoulder
All right,
shots
let's
to
get
next
the-
internet.
Off the bench.
Here's Gramsy. Here's Gramsy off the bench. G'day, Gramsy.
Hey, mate, I'm not having much better connection, to be honest.
Oh, you sound nice.
And
That's a good start.
Thanks, Matt.
here come the players back on the field.
All right.
I've put a good dent in the Belgian chocolate. I'm going to take it down and put it in the freezer before it melts.
Yeah, you just wait until Kikiar scores again. You can have some more.
Go get some more, exactly. Give me a minute, fellas.
I'm really enjoying the stream, guys. It's taking my my attention off the Broncos' poor play.
Do you own anyone tonight, Gramsy? You got any players in this game?
No, I don't actually.
Yeah, okay.
Just a Broncos fan. So
It's hard. It's hard for you guys tonight. Like I was saying pre-game, Corey Jensen gone, Carrigan gone, Payne gone. Like it's not the deepest pack as it is. You can't afford those kind of injuries.
Yeah, not unexpected. I don't think we've seen Ben Tolte come on. I've been keen to see him.
Is he young?
Like,
Or what's the go with him?
No, he's like 27. He's like a late bloomer, I guess. I believe he did a preseason with the Melbourne Storm. Played for the North Sydney Bears. So, yeah, he's got a bit go about him. He's seems to have plenty of energy. So, type of player we need, I think. But anyway, bit disappointed to see how Carapani's going for owners.
Do you own him,
Yeah,
Gramsy?
No, I didn't get him because I don't have any trades.
Mm.
But, we are underway. I've only just got the vision back on.
Oh, right. No, it was a great opening set from the Bronx.
Yeah, hopefully more of that then.
We have with Catapani.
I think that is Tolte on the field. There you go.
With,
We're just talking about him.
With Catapani going poorly so far this game, that's where the Paps thing hurts a little bit. Like if you're someone like me who had 14, now you're down to 13 with no Paps, that score stays in now if Catapani has a shocker. So that kind of thing does hurt a bit.
Mm.
I'm sure there's plenty in the same boat. Go Catapani.
Well, he's not getting great service there.
Oh. Yeah, Mitchell, similar boat with LKT. LKT's been going pretty good though lately.
Yeah, he's been
picked up his base.
He got 60 odd last week, didn't he? 68.
Mm. He's got some attack in him too. It's just tough, very tough matchup this week.
He's a good,
true.
looking player. Oh, but bloody hell!
Reynolds out in the full again.
Oh, kick out down, shoulder.
Oh
hanging.
no!
Oh! Alert! Sound the alarm.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh, it's a bit of a neck issue, maybe. He's clutching that area
no,
too.
it's
He's
shoulder.
fine. He's waved off the trainer. He's fine. Carry on, kicks.
But he's definitely sore.
What is it with Reynolds?
Nothing but a
Just
scratch.
has these games every now and then where it just everything falls to pieces.
Could be like an AC joint or something. That's just a guess.
How good is it when we're going to have NRL physio on to actually talk about it as he sees it?
Instead of everyone giving a medical opinion followed by, I'm not a doctor, but.
There might have to be a joke, though. Yeah, I'm not a doctor, but here and then just annoying.
The start of his podcast when it's not the start, it's when they introduce the injuries and it's when Braith going, I'm no doctor. We'll have to see the scans, of course, but they'll be more positive than negative. One of my favourite lines.
I'll tell you what would be a good game next week with the Fizz on is if there's an injury, you guys have to guess what the injury is and then physio gives you the right answer.
Yeah, that would be good.
He's probably got to, get a tweet out or something like that.
If the
Send something
physio-
to his big message group.
Yeah, exactly. He's gonna. Well, that was like Aman. Remember when Aman was on, and Aman was like chatting away to all his followers, chatting to people about his hair. It was crazy. Like the way he could multitask like that. I'm flat out trying to keep up with what producer Gramsy's typing to me while the stream's on and watching the footy at the same time. All right, penalty Dogs here, right in front. Burton taking the 2.
I missed what the penalty was for.
Billy Kick still getting attention from Travis Toomer, famed trainer there. Always looking.
No, he's not. He's fine.
He is. He's got it like some sort of like burner or something. He's still getting.
Right. Travis is just walking around the back. It was given. Where are you water.
Where are you on the time here, John? I've got Burton kicking the goal right now.
No, I'm 35-22.
Okay.
No, Kickout's fine. He was standing there by himself behind the post, in front of the post. He's all good.
Yeah, he was. Oh,
John, tell me when you're at 35:06.
Right.
35:06 now.
Okay, perfect. All right.
So we better check in with C-Mac, see what's happening.
Nice. He's been in, he's been out.
All right.
Yep.
Unlucky.
All right. What's your prediction here, Matt? Final score? Do you think the Dogs run away with this, or do you reckon Broncos put up a fight?
Just to annoy Gramsy, I'm going to go 42-0 to the Dogs. No, I do think they will run away with it. They seem pretty. I think they seem like they play pretty well. The Dogs, like Broncos, have obviously been their own worst enemies, but they should win this pretty comfortably.
Here we go.
Another penalty.
Nice. That's good. Matt, I reckon if Kickout went down and got hurt there, I reckon this would have been my last ever watch along. I would have retired from all the watch alongs.
Well, that would have just proven that I am not the curse, Jono.
Well,
that the watch along itself is the curse. No, the watch along would be the curse.
Oh, gee,
no one individual.
Burton.
Chris is just saying a couple of minutes. He'll fix it. He'll be back.
All right.
Let's check the Doggies scores here. Kick out 45, Presto 28.
That's
right,
not
Doggies.
That's not bad for Presto.
Well, looks like they were going to Preston's side for a minute there.
All right, let's go.
It's not bad. It's not good. Here they come. Oh, it's going to be a try, is it? No, what a tackle.
No.
Goz. Oh, no, it's Ricky. It's Ricky.
Ricky.
I thought it was Goz. He's got a few highlights in there.
No, that was Goz. You're right. 17.
No, it was. Oh, was it? Wow.
Yeah, it was. 81 in the Run Home Challenge League now, Matt.
Oh, very good.
Getting up there. Thanks to everyone who's joined.
Yeah, if you are, we'll just jump back. If you are on ballr.live, just head. You can't miss it. It's at the center of the homepage there. Join the 7,000 League. Just follow the yellow signs. Make sure you're signed into your SuperCoach. If you're on the phone, you've got to be signed in on your browser. And you can't miss it. It's pretty easy. Very easy on the desktop.
Nice.
We'll get some messaging to people in the 5K season-long league just to tell them to go to ballr.live to join.
Yes. Yep. You'll be hearing a lot about it. $7,000 though. It's a big prize. Like when everyone's starting on zero, when people have got nothing to play for the rest of the season. Bit of head-to-head maybe, but I know if it's a decision between 3K and winning and beating Jono in a head-to-head final, I'll be gunning for the 3K.
You're going to hit up Tom Sanks to ask for more trades for everyone who joins?
Well, interesting you say that, Gramsy. I'm scheduled to go in on the Tom Sankster show, aka the official NRL SuperCoach podcast, in a couple of weeks.
Oh, SuperCoach is just the Tom Sankster show.
Exactly. So that'll be
great
good
great
fun.
Man.
I'll ask him about the trades when I see him. I used to play a bit of cricket with Tommy. Very good middle order wicketkeeper batsman.
Yeah, right.
High run rate?
Oh, I wouldn't say that. This is pre T20. This is 20 years ago. I'm talking to you, Jono.
Yeah. So he's not an Adam Gilchrist type.
More of like an Ian Healy type, I'll say.
Oh, okay, that's still pretty good. Right,
chipping in with handy runs all the time, Tommy.
And his fingers have got arthritis from writing too much SuperCoach articles. Just works so hard, Tommy.
Yeah.
He's
The Godfather.
Only 6 trades left for Sam. He's saying he wants more of that Sangster trade boost.
Yeah, that's tough going. I'm going to have 10 after this week. How many are you going to have, Jono?
11.
Sam's doing better than me.
Ramsey?
Sam's
How
doing
many do you
better than
have?
me.
Do you have less than 6?
I'm pretty sure I got 5 after this
Oh,
week.
Ramsey.
I'm on
are
tilt.
you
I've been
ranked?
on tilt like 4,000.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Not
I've been on
terrible.
tilt for a few weeks, mate. Oh, come on. How do they get
Penalty
that
late tackle.
Yeah, late,
'cause
dangerous.
It was late. Yeah. High.
How's he meant to stop
It's definitely
tackling
late.
him there?
I mean, he could have just not smashed him.
Marginally.
Galvin disaster class, yes or no? He hasn't had a good game, Lockie, but I wouldn't call it a disaster.
I'm a Galvin fan. I like him. I reckon he's a good player.
Bryce saying that it looks like Burton is shifting to the middle of the field in attack. I haven't been watching closely enough to notice that, but I'll keep an eye out, Bryce. Thank you for
He just
your
was a
comment.
tap before and he was on the left, so maybe just floating a bit more.
Hicks looks fine.
Yeah, he's still on. No stress. Curse, no curse here. Curse,
Yeah.
no curse
I
here.
just spotted Burton walking on the left, in the left
Yeah,
centre
okay.
position.
I'm assuming Bryce just means he's got a little bit more of a roaming role in attack, not actually playing like lock. Well, that's
Would you
my
call
assumption was.
it a lot? Would you call it a license to roam?
Go, Billy?
Ooh, good tackle, Adam.
No getting past
Already
Adam.
had Adam one-on-one there. Oh, get
Oh,
off
no,
him, Adam. That's a repeat set.
Play the ball properly, kick out.
Oh no!
Challenge
Lock
that.
on.
Challenge that.
Lock on.
Challenge.
Put the ball behind his foot, didn't he?
You're the captain, Billy. Challenge it. No.
No, that's just... He's got to get his foot out of there somehow.
What was that noise?
From who?
I don't know. It was a very suspicious noise.
Is there a fart?
Gramsci's looking very guilty.
I know. And Gramsci's laptop. Gramsci's laptop's on his lap.
That's 10 in the bin, Gramsci.
Gramsci, I prefer your other sound.
C-Max back.
Oh, yeah, C-Mac's muted. You're muted, C-Mac. Still
You're
muted.
on mute, Chris. You're on mute. We can't hear you. That's all right. That's all right. Gramsci's in the bin, so you're gonna have to figure that out. That's okay.
The bathroom.
That's very funny. All right, Broncos with a bit of good ball. Back on the attack.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
How are you down there?
Nice run from
Sorry, boys,
Kura.
a few technical difficulties here, but back up and running. The phone overheated.
You missed Gramsci literally just farted just before Matt put you back in on the stream. So
he's trying to. He just sent me a message saying it was his dog.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah. No, his dog turned him bright red in the face, did it?
That's just made it worse.
That's phenomenal.
That
is so good.
Matt, can you put up Mitch Phillips' comment there about Galvin killing Kikau in attack?
Yes, I can.
Pretty good. It is very true. Like, he has not once given him a good line to run. And I was saying pre-game that I thought it wouldn't be too bad because I liked Galvin and Fineout together last year. But I tell you what, small sample size, it's not looking good. I think Mitch is right so far.
Oh, well done. No, I think you're right, John. He's been looking to step back inside and run a lot tonight, Galvin. That might change over time, but it hasn't been great for our man Billy Kicks' output, that's for sure. Although 52 in 53 minutes, I know that's with a try, but
still 35 in base and power because it was only a 17-point try, like no line break.
Again. Oh, offload.
Dogs win it back on the drum. I don't wait. Quick time check.
You might be behind us.
Right on.
I'm 26.55. The ball just got batted back in.
Yeah, right on.
Okay.
Do you need me to pause?
No, I've caught. I'm good.
No.
got
26-40
Karapani.
right now.
Karapani. Jeez, does he get any SuperCoach points for that Karapani?
Yeah, that's a point. It's not
Hmm.
8 meters.
No, I meant the
He's
one
on
that
12,
he's saying.
Karapani. Are Karapani owners getting nervous? Let us know in the comments.
I am.
Right here. Yeah. Yes.
Oh, Billy Kicks trying that one.
If Karapani was to go really bad, Chris, like 15, he's on 14. It gave him 2 for that. That wasn't 8 meters. Oh. Ricky,
6
first
again.
tackle, 6 to go. Here's Mam. Oh, here's Karapani. Tackle bust.
Terrible pass.
Oh.
Go, Kara.
He's going into touch.
Oh.
Oh,
No.
Save.
No, he
Save.
hasn't.
wow. Oh, he nearly put his hand on the line.
That was a terrible pass. Hospital ball.
Up to 16. I was going to say, would you consider an extra trade, C-Mac, if he was to go really low?
I am very, very. I'm now 9 trades left after the 2 I've made. So no, I would not. I'm very low.
I wouldn't be killing my team
Well,
for.
here for Chihuahua, he's going to get Stags. Yeah, Stags pumps him. Good tackle. He's
I
having
don't
a good
think
year.
it's worth. Like 12 is not that bad this week. It's not going to end your season if you have 12 this week.
Nah.
Like,
And trades
or
are at a
12 and
premium.
one bad score.
Yeah.
I think it's fine. What could kill you is if one of the guys if you have one of those, if you have 12 and you don't have, say, a Marky Mark and he gets 100 this week, that's where it becomes a little bit rough. Like if you miss out on someone who gets a huge score, that's where it can become tough for you.
Turning a little bit scrappy this game. Dogs have made a few errors this second half.
Yeah. I thought they'd really go on with it.
News of Pappy being ruled out has seen me go AFB to kicks this week, Sam. Sam, very quick there. We've just made it in before. You're an A. Have you sold AFB? You've said you sold AFB, didn't you, Chris?
Yeah, I
Big
sold him
boys.
this week.
Yeah.
2 kicks.
No, I went to Marky Mark through
Via
Jules,
Jules.
obviously.
Yep.
Mm.
Yep.
But
Pretty
yeah,
handy,
I
those
just.
Jules.
Oh, I might have heard that before. The big boy season, I had Taps, AFB, May, and Haas. So I just had to move them. on. I'll probably still move Taps on as well in the coming weeks. I just think there's at that amount of money, there's more points to be made.
Chris,
Oh,
I'm just
another
going to have
error.
a quick. Chris, I'm just going to have a quick look at AFB's 3 and 5 round base plus power, if you don't mind.
Oh, please do. Isn't it wonderful to have such a tool?
And this is the player statistics, not profiles, isn't it, Matt?
Profiles are coming.
See, player tables, mate. So we're just gonna. So we got the filter down here. I'm just gonna untick players with projections, so we're just not just players playing this week. And I'm just going to terp in Fadil Blake. So that's search is really good. You can just search for any player you want. You can also search teams here, Jono.
Go Kicks. Oh, that's
so
good.
If you search Sharks, it'll come up with Sharks, and it'll also come up if you type CT Dub.
How good's that?
It'll bring up center wings. So I'm just
Much
going to
better
check
than the
Fanua
official
Blake
app.
for you, Chris. Fanua.
There he
Let's
is.
just go across here. So base plus power average 63, 3 rounds 64, 5 rounds 61. So his base plus power output hasn't gone down that much.
So has he just
Chris?
not been scoring tries?
I think
that's about it. Yeah.
That's probably it. I just thought at the forefront rows he was the easy one to move on. And it was probably more a feel thing.
They got 2 buys. They got 2 more buys still.
Well, yeah, this week and another buy to come. But Taps as well, like he's got 2 buys to come as well. So, look, like I said, I probably want to move them both on. I just think there's more money. There's more points to be made with that money in CTW. Like I want Lomax, who I don't have. I wanted Marky Mark for this week. I'm still probably looking at another CT dub at some point in the run home. They just got more upside. It just makes more sense to me.
I just realised, Chris. Let's have a quick look at Marky Mark's ownership.
Well, I'd love to see how much it's gone up this week.
So that's another thing we got in here. We got all the ownerships in total ownership, top 1%, top 5%, and top 10% ownership. So we can see here Teddy very highly owned across the board in the top 10%. So it shows you how irrelevant the ownership statistics are. So he's only in 34% of total teams, but in the top 10% of teams, he's in 95%.
Yeah.
Should be
so
100.
Marky Mark this week has been brought in by 25.7% of top teams in the top 10%, taking his total ownership to 41.9. In the top 1%, where you and I reside, Christopher, and Jono, you're in the top 1%, aren't you,
Yes.
Jono? So
Thank
this
you.
is a top 1% stream tonight, 51.1% owned.
Wow.
So that's a bit mental. Doggy's back on the attack here. Third tackle, 20 out.
Well, I'm not getting Marky Mark, so I might not be in that top 1% for much longer if he goes huge with that high ownership.
It's just the 50-50, Jono. Real battle royale between owners and non-owners. They're coming right here, Galvin. Ooh.
Geez, I'd love him to be on the wing this week.
I'll tell you, just while we're on the roost, Preston from dummy half. Ooh.
You hate to see that when you don't own someone.
Let's stay with the set, hey, boys.
Yeah, Kicks is scoring here.
Oh, Sexton.
Seriously, more dummies than a nursery. This is killing me.
Here he comes. Oh, he's dropped it.
Man.
Oh, -2. Oh, Stags is away.
I'm in front.
Go Mariner. Go the length. Oh, same game.
C-Mac, did you see Billy Kicks get hurt earlier?
I did. Hard in mouth stuff that was.
Oh
dear. I was very early to call outs. It's a stinger. It's a stinger.
Go Carapani. Go Carapani. Get there, Carapani. Oh, yes. Yes. Carapani.
How good is that? You beauty. Oh, that's huge. Oh, he's done very well there. He has done very well there.
What's he up to? Oh, plus
49.
33 points. You love to see that. That's awesome.
Oh, sigh of relief. Ezra Mann's done
what,
really well there. Wow.
He's done really well.
What the hell was
Carapani?
What the hell was Sexton? What the hell was Sexton doing there?
He just couldn't go with him. Couldn't go with him for speed.
Connor Tracy's effort wasn't great either, was it?
Look, he came fairly quickly from the other side of the field, Tracy, and might be fairly dewy underfoot.
Get a finger on him.
Oh, he stopped on a dime there, Carapani. I think you're being harsh. He's just a freak athlete.
You know what?
Carapani.
That was a good finish. That was a really good finish.
Oh, I was expecting...
Crack has just mentioned his question he asked has now become irrelevant. He had a question about what to do about Carapani and should he make another trade. That is now no longer relevant.
Can I swear on this stream,
No,
Graham?
thankfully.
Is that allowed?
Matt, can you just load up Carapani's ownership in the top 1%? Just show us how the website works. It's just trying to give a nice plug for your side here, mate. Can you look at Carapani's ownership in that top 1%? We all own him, don't we, in here? I don't want to rub any salt in anyone's wounds.
That's very good.
What's he at, Matt?
I am interested.
Wow, the most owned Bronco, 67.
Side. Oh, wow.
That would sting.
Well done, boys. You deserve this 49 that he's on. Congratulations. Good score.
20 minutes to go.
It's a good score. It's a good score. You should be happy.
I am. Carapani train just keeps rolling on. How good.
Base plus power 34. Honestly, that is good. Base plus power 34. Yeah, like he only needs one try to sort of go 70.
Yeah. So the week I brought him in, I think you mentioned on the pod, he had 18 runs that week he was on the bubble. It just that sold it for me. I don't know if I'll sell him. Like he could be a play on matchups at the back end. especially if the Broncos are playing well. But if you do want to sell him, hopefully in a few weeks he'll be a pretty penny and you'll be able to turn him into one of these absolute guns, like a Brian Toto post-Origin.
Yeah, no, I liked him. I just couldn't make it work. I didn't see the slot in my team. So it's Marky Mark. I need Marky Mark to go big this week. I wish I'd bought him in instead of Carraz. That would have been better. Here come the Bronx. That's a forward pass. Oh, he's called 6 to go.
He's called 6 to go, not a knock on or a forward pass.
I did not see that.
The Dogs didn't touch it.
Unless he's called 6 again for an infringement of sorts.
Gramsy will be happy with that. The ref calling something Broncos way. I didn't think that would happen.
With Carapani, C-Mac, what you were saying before. Oh, they're through. No, better
great tackle.
Tracy.
Sexton
and Tracy, the ones who let in Carapani's strike, combined for the try saver there. Let's go Carapani again.
Oh no,
again.
No!
Give it!
No. Oh, yeah.
Kura. What are you? He's still concussed. Surely.
Last tackle. That's a great kick. Great kick, really nice man.
C-Mac, with Carapani, the problem with holding him and playing him on matchups, like you said, is what he was doing before he scored this game. Like he's going to have a low floor on him sometimes, Carapani. And I think one of the great things about having your final squad set is that you do get a really good look at the VC each week, which is even better now with the obviously the flex in play. So that would be the only concern for me about holding someone like a Carapani, is there are weeks where it could harm that.
Yeah, that's a really good shout.
That's a great play.
Who was that? That was
Sherry, I think.
Yeah, very athletic. Very, very athletic. No, it's a really good point, Jono. I think the smart play with Carapani in 3 to 4 weeks, you turn him into a Brian Toto or someone like that. But if the Broncos are flying, that left wing, it's some ridiculous amount of tries. No matter who's been on that edge this year, they've been finding the try line. So he's going to continue to find it if he stays there.
Well, that's a good question
Mitch
from
Phillips
Mitch.
Asks, any love for Drinky VC with Pappy out?
I hadn't thought of it. I don't.
That's probably a good one.
Don't mind it.
Hadn't even come into my mind.
That's a good and Captain's Challenge. Captain's Challenge as well. So good time to check out the projections for that game, I'm going to say.
That's I'm taking a look at that on my phone as we speak.
I think they're gonna. Oh, what's he said here?
Just give this website a bit of a refresh. So we've got to update the Pappy out. I'll do that right now while we're sitting around. But Drinky 79, Hughes 75. Interestingly,
does that projection for Drinky change, Matt? With once they update it with Pappy out, does that change the way the projections work because it gives the Cowboys a better chance of winning? How does that affect our projections?
It will. So I'll put in. I'm just updating the back end now with it. So what are we saying? Wishart to 1.
They're saying at the moment Wishart 1, Pez at 6.
And who'll kick goals? Meany. And who's onto the bench for Pezzett?
I'd have to get the list up on my phone. I don't have it. Don't have that one on the top of my head. I'll look now.
I've got it here. It's
Wow. Tuamalatu Brown.
Some guy.
Siolagi.
Yeah, I haven't heard.
Yeah.
Here come the Bronx. Here come the Bronx. Try time. Deloise Hoytar. Good boy, not passing. The Bronx are back. He's not in the game, this bloke that's come in for the Storm on the bench, so we're just going to have to do our best there.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. I couldn't find him.
He could have tipped that onto Carapani, couldn't he, just to make it extra secure? That's all right. Tries to try.
It would have made complete
If he tipped that onto
Carapani,
Carapani, that would have ended the stream for me.
Is there any Belgium left, Matt?
Yeah, I've had to put it back in the freezer. That was melting.
So there would have been
Right,
a walk. There would have been a walk involved.
A long walk off a short pier.
Matt, I've received a text message question from a friend of the show asking about exactly when registration has to be done by. We're confirming this run home challenge is starting round 20, correct? So registration's open from now right up until kickoff for round 20.
No, even better than that, Jono. The end of round 20. So, so when lockout, so if you're having a good round 20, you can jump in basically. So we can't close it like it's as per the SuperCoach league. The league's lock at the end of the round, so we'll end it at round 20, and yeah, you'll be able to jump in and get involved. So it's still a pretty fair thing to do. So we're pretty comfortable with that, and yeah, it's going to be great. Hopefully, we can get at least a few thousand people in there, and it's still a great chance to win $3,000. And sorry, paying all the way down to 10th. So I think it's 250th for $250, 6th to 10th in that league. All right, so I've just updated the projections for the game tomorrow night. Who's playing? Storm and Cowboys, and they're going to come through in a minute. So we'll keep an eye on that for now. But 18-10.
Billy Walters is away. Bronx are really on here.
This is unbelievable. The turnaround in this game, last 10 minutes.
Yeah,
crazy. Well, Canterbury just haven't been able to hold the ball, and Brisbane now look up and about.
Oh, a little chip kick.
Oh,
go Mariner.
Oh, that wasn't on.
Second tackle too. Gramsy, you're not going to be happy with that one.
Tell you what,
Ray again. He's just not having a good night.
Gutho's really riding the emotions in the comments there.
Drinky projection up to 82. With those changes.
And Hughes up to 76, so I think it's good for Hughes. Like Wishy more involved.
Hang on, I'm gonna have to have a look at Wishy there. There's a little bit of an error there. Wishy 97. Not having that.
Good tackle, very strong tackle. Yeah.
All right, let's see if Broncos get another run here. Dogs got aim up in defence. What's our man?
That was a big miss, that goal from Anna Reynolds. It just it's deflated the tyres just a little bit. 2 scores now.
It's the second time I'll reference this, but again, reminiscent of the 2021 grand final where Reynolds missed the kick to take it to Golden Point. It still hurts when I think about it.
It doesn't get spoken about that much, that one, does it?
From Reynolds. He had a disaster the last 20 minutes that game. He went for a field goal like a 2-point field goal that couldn't have been worse at one point as well. It was a bad Reynolds game. Go Carapani. Go Carapani. Go Carapani. Error.
His foot was in touch. They better not give that a line break.
Jeez, I think that was a line break. He broke the line. He didn't. If Preston's one wasn't one in the first half, this can't be one, but I hope it is.
No.
Get it up, Matty.
I'm checking. I'm going back to this match to check. No, 52. Thank God.
I think it's a bit rough. You might get that in updates.
Let's just get back to this.
Where were we? We were trying to fix Wishy's score.
There's an error.
They just cannot hold the ball here, Canterbury. Just inviting the
Let's get back to this
Broncos
projection.
back.
Now that we've sorted Wishy's.
Oh.
He's copped a knee to the head there too. Ezra racking up points. What's Ezra up to? Tubes will be happy if Ezra's having a big game.
71, Ezra.
79. That's good.
Captain's
good,
challenge.
5%.
Oh, wow. It is all happening here.
Yeah, Broncos with a penalty. Reynolds kicking on the field. Seriously, C-Mac, Carapani's very likely. Very likely.
I'm quietly confident here, Jono.
Few bought Ezra Man this week.
What did he get up to?
He's laid 2 tries on beautifully. So there's what, half his points for both of those, well, 40. But he's looked likely when they've had the ball.
This is lining up nicely for the left.
Jono's very excited here. Oh, Billy
No,
boy,
Billy's-
he's got
Billy.
there.
Billy's gone
He's
himself.
got there. Wow.
What is going on?
All right. We need to get Billy Walters' ownership in SuperCoach. Is there anybody out there who is doing backflips right now? Surely not.
A zombie
unless
team, maybe.
Kevy's playing SuperCoach.
That was really bad defense.
Oh, wasn't it?
That's
I'm
that's,
not-
The
can't
dogs
have
have
that.
gone to sleep here.
I'm not checking Billy's ownership, Chris, but it does give us another chance to plug the run home challenge. So,
Well,
head
Matty, do you want to get Sam's?
ballr.live. It's right there in the middle.
Do you want to get Sam's
Sam.
comment up? It's almost a plug in and of
What's Sam
itself.
say?
Given
Given
Tubes' rank and
Tubes'
pod
rank
team,
and pod team,
All
has he
yours,
been
Matty.
planning for the run home challenge since round 5? Yes,
It's very nasty.
he has not, because we only came up with the run home challenge about 3 weeks ago. But he has said on the main pod that he is not making any trades until round 20. Which,
That's so good.
it's my understanding that is still true, that he didn't make any trades this week.
no, it is.
And
He's
he owned Walsh
playing.
and GI.
I think he's going to be down to 11 now with Pappy gone. I think he was already short for this week, and he just doesn't
Oh,
care.
wow.
He's happy to cop that. Yeah, it's all
He's
about the
too
run home
busy
challenge.
watching them. He's too busy watching the Magpies. Where's he gone in the comments? We need to hear a bit more about is he still not trading? So yeah, join
That's
the run
gone
home
ahead.
challenge. Join it on ballr.live on the run home challenge, please. Also worth mentioning that Brisbane would already be winning this if Young GI was not playing Origin, wouldn't they? Wouldn't?
Comfortably.
Comfortably. Cam Serrato looks a bit nervous. Check
Sure
out our
has.
socials. Give us a follow. Young GI bet. We're betting 50 cents for every follower we have for the Mark Hughes Foundation. So we spoke about that extensively at halftime, but go check out our socials. Give us a follow across all platforms to get that number up. The more followers, the bigger the bet. So it's going to be great fun. All right, Broncos, 7 minutes to go here.
Yeah, strong finish.
Tubes is back. Pretty sure I came up with a run home challenge. But yeah. Very good.
Oh, Cobbo's aiming up now. I'll tell you what, Stags away.
Go, Mariner. Give it to Mariner. Inside.
Oh, that might be a
that's-
sin bin. That might be a
Connor
sin bin.
Tracy could be
Connor
in
Tracy's
trouble.
That was
It's
he's
definitely,
out.
it's definitely a penalty.
It's a sin bin, I reckon. That's got to be a professional foul. That's a sin bin. He's gone.
Oh, I'm with you.
That's definitely professional.
Oh, that sucks for Connor Tracy, pod owners. But he's
Was it? Wait, it's a penalty. Was it bin?
no bin. I can't
No
believe
bin.
that.
Wow. I don't even think it was a penalty. It was just to play the ball.
Did they? Yeah, wow.
Connor
Someone
Tracy
with
owners.
commentary.
Blessed.
Oh, Kara.
Oh!
Oh!
Pekura, try.
He got there.
Wow.
Wow. What a comeback.
Tubes is up and about. Was that Mam again?
It was,
The
man.
try assist there.
Wham bam, thank
Yes,
you,
it
ma'am,
was.
says Tubes.
It sure was. Up to 91. Ezra.
Oof.
Geez, Piakura hit that like a freight train. He was coming from the back fence.
I can't believe the Broncos have won this footy match. Sorry, is that an early crow?
Yeah, it is early. But
Yeah, good though.
we were saying Tubes only has 11. He might only need 11 with Ezra.
Oh, what has happened there?
Ooh,
Wow.
just got it down.
Mm.
Bad game from
Billy
Toby
boy
Sexton.
getting
That's
the-
Sexton again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Billy was up and about there, wasn't he, C-Mac? Billy
Yeah, he
Walters.
was. It was very good to see.
He was like a WWE heel doing the yeah. Oh, as Cracker just got up a big multi, has he? That he's crowing about in the comments. Broncos.
Does he
said
like a
ahead,
multi,
kick
does he,
out.
Crackers?
He likes a multi even more if it owns his own SuperCoach players, which he owns Kickout and Karapani.
Right, well, that makes
so he's got.
Oh, phenomenal. Wow, we will. I did not see this one coming at 18-0 Canterbury. Wow.
Was that a Borat? Was that a little Borat impression there, C-Mac?
Just at the end. Wow, we will.
I like. Pierre Cura off the canvas. If that wasn't Cat, where's Physio? Physio, if you're listening, watching, please let us know. Surely that was Cat 1.
Lost his legs. Got the lolly legs going. Got the wobbles getting back on side.
Eyes rolling.
The fencing.
He had the Undertaker eyes rolled in the back of his head.
Yeah. There's been a couple of wrestling.
Isn't match happening? Isn't match happening? Look at T-Bag.
Come on, dogs. Let's make this interesting. I'd love a try.
Oh, you have been called for a double.
I'll probably give him a tackle break for that.
And as Owen said in the comments, opening door for the Raiders to get some breathing space. That's what we were saying. It's such a really important game because the Dogs needed this. They could drop out of the top 2.
It is a bit of a shame with young GI playing Origin. He would have been right on the radar this week as a buy.
He would have been talked about.
Yeah.
And did you see that? Interestingly, did you see that Murray Tuolangi is out this week? I only know because he was my little black book player from the weekend. And it was actually confirmed that Tuolangi had made himself unavailable for Queensland. So there's actually a chance that if it wasn't for that, young GI would have never have got picked. I guess we don't know.
Good shot.
What a hit.
Is that Hoyter? Jeez, up and down.
Dom DeLuise Hoyter. Is it
I did not know that, John. So what is that due to injury that he made himself unavailable? What's the story there?
Yeah, he's got that calf injury or whatever it is.
So and he's out for this weekend, and they had told Queensland he was unavailable for selection.
Okay,
good for Kane Bradley buyers that Murray out. That edge gets a bit weaker there. So that's Braden Burns.
Where's their boy Billy Kicks at here, Jono? What score is he?
Passing the ball at a dummy half. He's not on much.
Hang on, I'll get that
I'm
up.
not sure he can run around behind him.
Here we go. Here's Marcello.
Here they go. Montoya away. Oh, they're all offside, Marcelo. What are you doing? Marcelo.
Did you guys speak about the Montoya podcast last week on the stream, Matt? Is that where I'm thinking I heard about that recently? Do you see it's coming back this week? It's a hilarious pod. If anyone hasn't listened to it, it's great.
I haven't, so I'm gonna have to go and find some time for that one.
It's even if you just look at a few of the TikTok reels, it's really funny.
So kick out 63, Preston 43. That's tough going for new Preston buyers.
Only 15 points is half Preston.
Very, very popular buy this week, Preston.
Still
Tracy 44. Tracy's been on 44 for about an hour.
He should be on 34. I can't believe he didn't get Sinbic.
Does Tube still own Preston? Not Preston, Tracy?
No, Tube sold him off the back of the 2 bad scores back-to-back weeks. And this is now his worst score since those 2.
They've gone after him physically in the last 20 minutes here, the Broncos, and sort of changed momentum, hasn't it?
Honestly, this is a massive win if Broncos hold on here. Massive win. They back in top 4 chance now if they can hold.
Yeah, especially Warriors without Metcalf will be interesting. I want to have a look at it first, but I'm not. I think they lose plenty. I know they've got some adequate replacements, but he's been flying.
Oh, good tackle.
Preston's
dropped it.
Tackle.
Did Preston get hurt then, or was he just smashed?
No, I think he just got. It was Karapani. He smashed him.
What a player! Look at him get around.
Great shot.
That's the way to do it too, boys.
That's it, isn't it?
Try.
Minute to go.
Minute to go.
Karapani. You boys are up.
What a beautiful shot.
Up and about for 53. I'll tell you that.
A 53, and he's probably on.
There's a minute to go, mate. There's no time like junk time here. Let's go,
Mitch, opposite of a captain's not for kick out, hasn't looked to come in as. Yeah, I thought he's been all right, Billy.
I'm going to push back on that against Mitch. I've liked Mitch's work in the comments tonight. By the way,
Mitch has had a strong night.
Very good, but I will say I think that injury he's picked up in the middle of the game has hurt his work. Like he's right, Mitch is right. He hasn't been running, But there's got to be something going on with this injury.
30 seconds to go.
Oh, they're just going to run.
Oh, Gramsy's not going to be happy. We're going to just go over the 2 hours here, Gramsy. A minute, 1:59, 50 seconds.
Why is that bad?
We try to keep it under 2 hours to just for some platform stuff, but just gonna dribble over. That's okay. Means we can hang around for a bit and talk some crap. Good run by Kobe. Last tackle. So just got to kick this out.
Billy's just going to run this and kick it into the crowd, isn't he? Too good. Well done, Broncos. That's a great
win. Look at Madge. He's very happy.
Oh,
so what? That pretty firmly entrenches the Broncos into the top 8 now, doesn't it? That win.
So yeah. So that what's to put them 22. I'm sure it'll come up in a minute. So where'd we land, Matt?
Gramsy's very fired up in the green room. Very fired up in the green room there. Well, Kickout's top scored for the Dogs, 66.
With it, that try.
Wow.
But yeah, you take it.
Montoya 65, Birdo 61, Galvin 48, Preston 41. Tough night for new owners there.
Very.
Broncos, Ezra Mam 94. Pod option for the run home. Tubes does well there. Billy Walters 70.
Wow.
Didn't get only played 32 minutes. Stagg 62, Willison 69 in 69 minutes. Good game from Willison. Piakura 61 with a try. Karapani 53 with a try and a line break. It's not amazing, boys, but well done.
I'd definitely take over 50. Take over 50 for Cara this week. That's fine. You beauty.
I think that's a good neutral score, the 53 for owners and non-owners. I think we can all get around that a bit.
I think you're right. Everyone's happy enough.
Selwyn Throbbo, 48. Just looking to get to the things.
Owners are happier, I reckon, than the non-owners in this Karapani. You'd like he's making...
That's match context, though, because he was on...
No, but also, he just also confirms he's going to keep making plenty of cash. Good on you, Mitch.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mitch.
Yeah. Great contribution from Mitch tonight as well.
Yeah. Bit disappointing from the Doggies. That's 18-0. That's a shocker.
They just
shocker.
Honestly, I'd love to see the completion rate for the second half. I don't recall them completing probably 2 sets in the whole second half. They just kept turning the ball over, kept inviting the Broncos back in. You do it enough, someone will take it. And they did. But Ezra Mam's second half was really, really strong. So Tubes, I dare say, will be up and about, and looks like the Magpies are doing it easy as well for him. So good night for Tubes.
Good on you, Tubes. Hopefully get Tubes back on the stream next week. Just looking at this Tigers Roosters games, Tedesco 98 projected, clear VC or C option, as everyone knows. Marky Mark 74, give him strength, playing centre. Your boy Hugo Savala, Jono, 58 projected.
Still on, Jono?
Yeah. No, I traded him out. I moved him on to Tallis Duncan. You might have heard of him, of 134 points fame from last week.
Sure do.
Blake Steep, 79.
He's a good player.
Starting.
Yeah, starting lock.
Just going to check his minutes here. So this is good. If you see a projection that stands out like that, Steep here, just go check the minutes.
70 minutes he's projected for at the top there.
He plays big minutes, Steep. It's good PPM too, sort of 1.1.
How many minutes do they think Ficchetti's going to play? What's the projection there? 70 as well.
70 as well. So it's a bit of a hit, because we don't know who. I think Ficchetty will play lock. They don't have much on the bench. They don't have much on their bench because they got Docker Clay, McCarthy on debut, Lasalu, De La Silva, Makatoa. All those guys are low minute guys. Benny Aielu, 50 minutes. Quick check of the Raiders Dragons, which is the next game. Pretty irrelevant game, this one, isn't it? I really could use Tarpany and Starling doing something.
Yeah. The most interesting projection in that game is how many donut balls will I put away while I'm at the game tomorrow, because that's a bit of a staple
Where are
at
you
the
going?
GIO Stadium in winter is the donut balls. You get your little salted caramel dipping sauce.
Lovely.
I reckon I'm projected for about 8 donut balls.
Lovely. All right, boys.
Sounds delightful.
Don't forget, if you're still tuned in, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Don't forget to get to ballr.live, join the Run Home League, free to enter. Got to emphasize that. No money, don't have to do anything, just got to join. Sign up. That's all you got to do. Sign up to ballr.live, give us some details, and then you're eligible for the Run Home League. So Jono's in, Chris is in, I'm in. Going to be great fun. We can't win it, of course. Tubes thinks he can win it, but he can't. I'm sure we'll get Tubes a prize though when he does win it. It would be very, very funny if Tubes wins it.
Won't be an issue there, Matt.
Danny boy's in. Did you boys bring down Pappenhausen? Yeah, the curse struck Pappenhausen strong there. So thanks, Danny, for tuning in late. All right, boys, we'll catch you guys during the week on the Sunday Snap, Jono. I think Chris, are you doing the Snap too?
I think I am, Jono.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you're in,
Jono
mate.
and I
Looking forward to it.
Snap debut.
So should be
Excellent.
wonderful. Really looking forward to it. That Monday, listening to the Snap into the Physios pod. That's my favorite day of listening to SuperCoach
good.
pods. So
I'll
very
get-
excited.
I'll get cracking on writing up all the baller plugs for you too. It's going to take me all night with the amount of stuff we got going on. So, yeah, it's awesome. There's so much exciting stuff going on at Baller. Some people think this is the end of SuperCoach this time of year, but we're just getting warmed up. So plenty to do. Get to ballr.live, check it all out. Check us out on socials. Give us a follow so we can make more money for the Mark Hughes Foundation for the Shibasaki Anytime Try Score bet. We'll catch you guys next week. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, everyone.